Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20. On
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Deep rip.
A run by Barkley, going to go backwards as he's going to lose right around 3 yards here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Now this throw caught left side. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Right there, 54 Mike. Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant, watch the slant.
Hey, zoom.
Check Mike 54, Mike 54.
5.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey, watch your leg. Mike 42, Mike 42.
2nd and 1. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Evan Ingram.
Ready? 70. Indy. Hey, Charlie.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Watch the run, watch the run. Mike 55, right there, Smith.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
54's Mike. Check, watch 54.
Ready?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And Ingram hauls it in. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
It certainly feels like there are more scars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you get a heck of a tight end candidate.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. This is caught by Antonio Brown. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Watch the slants. Watch the slants.
Go.
Second and 2. Got him in. It's Brown. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 17 yards and a Giant first down.
Let's go. 60 outlaw.
54. I got you. Pump. Switch.
Right on.
A first down carry for Barkley. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
Hey, keep it up.
Let's go.
Here's a second and 7. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
We own them.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
On the double.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. Looking to throw. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard, his second touchdown.
Right up. 15 Lions.
Double dog. That's the way.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Get it.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away at second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Heavy on the edges. Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, eat.
2nd and 10. This is Shepard on the catch. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, orbit, 50, plant.
I'm going to run you over.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Check tight end, check tight. Check tight. Mike's 54. Mike's
Ready?
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This quarterback now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10.
switch.
Now back to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters.
Down. 10 Lobo. Hey, exit.
Hey, tighten down.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out to his left. He completes it to Tate. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards that time.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Watch the run.
Look, squeeze.
Check.
Go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 35.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Check 55 to Mike.
Hey, zoom.
Hey, check Mike. Watch it, drive. It's our field.
Deep grip.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete left side to Shepard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Protein spill. Hey, seam six. Now.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 more yards there and another first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. read the pressure, and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Bravo!
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. I hope you brought your left.
2nd and 14. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, but now it's 3rd and goal. Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on 1st and goal, a great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
Come on, D! 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check 2.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of...
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Leo.
Check 4. Kill. Check 31.
Hit it.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12. On 1st down, Barkley pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And some room to work. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He'll get 15 and a Giants 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Go.
He'll drop to throw. Finds his tight end, Ingram. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
Down. 18 Gator.
54 Mike.
And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Daniil Hunter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Towards the end zone for Brown. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Antonio Brown, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled.
Here we go, set, 10 logo, and alpha.
Watch the pass, watch the pass. Here we go, here we go. Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
5.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Giants on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Wahoo!
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Back to throw here. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Anthony Barr.
Let's go. 70, Indy.
55. It's out of time.
5.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Game offense.
And that'll set them back 5.
Let's go now. 30 base. Hey, orbit.
Okay, just like that. Just like that. Check, check 43.
Hey, Echo.
On play action, they'll throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Smooth.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Here we go. Here we go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Vikings defense is going to get the...
Ready, star. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 6th touchdown.
Come on, set. 90 Wolf. Hey, Charlie.
Go. Go.
Defense.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Let him know.
Look at me. Door. Bravo.
Mike 55. Hey, eat. Right here.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
Hey. High 7.
Mike 55. Check 55. Mike.
Now.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
Hey, Haywood.
Oh, yeah. And here we go.
5.
They'll set up a throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Eric Kendricks in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Giants, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens.